whip. All right.
Y'all, I'm feeling it.
You feeling it right now? Oh, this is great. Wow. Okay, I need to take another sip. All right, here we go.
I told you, I'm that purple emoji right now.
I'm going to do your purple
with
emoji.
the horns.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 13 of the Ethan Plus One podcast. Today, we have a very special case for you guys here. A crossover upon crossovers. A mix within a mix. Flavors upon flavors. Whoa, Ethan, what are you talking about? That's mixy stuff. Hell yeah, it's mixy stuff. Diversity, gang. Boom. Here we go. We got George Wooden.
Yeah.
Sorry. We got Francisco Palanca.
What's gay?
And we got Gabby Jack.
Yes.
All three of these people are making their return on the Ethan Plus One Ethan Plus 3 today. Oh. And also, I want to acknowledge, check it out, gang. We've got
City lights.
a new little setup here.
Yes.
A little upgrade, an upgrade within an upgrade. The studio's going through some changes. You guys are comfortable?
Big
Dude,
comfy.
This is so much more comfortable
I'll
than
never
last
I
get
am
up.
so glad you said that. The vibes are hitting here, right?
Yeah,
It's like oven light vibes. You know when the
Yeah.
kitchen is off?
Oh.
You know when...
Oven light vibes. I smell the cookies.
But hang
man.
on.
Right,
No, but
right.
hang on. Like, you know what I
like
mean?
the leftovers that... Oh, man.
Like when the lights are all off in the kitchen, but just the oven lights on, and it's like 3 in the morning, and you're just trying to like eat something.
I need some milk.
That's what this is. Right?
That boy needs some milk.
We've had well, Gabby, we have some wine, we have some IPAs. There's a lot of drinks going around. We got pizza, and it's a little party here.
Yeah.
Now this is a special episode here we got going on. Everyone, we were all coworkers. Two of us still are, but Gabby has left us for
It's been a month.
It's been a month for hospital work. How's it all going right now?
Oh, it's
going good?
great.
Yeah.
It's great. Sometimes you just gotta move on, you know?
Yeah. But everything, would you say an upgrade in a way? Like you like it a little better? Sure.
I mean, as long as you're learning more, and
Yeah.
if you ever feel complacent and you're like, you know what, I'm doing the same shit every day and I'm counting the clock.
Amen.
That's your signal you need to move the fuck on.
Boom.
Yes,
Sure.
ma'am. Yes.
Oh my God.
I couldn't have said it any better, honestly.
So, and that segues perfectly into Cisco's situation. He is the main star today, everybody. This guy.
Yes. This is the North Star.
Francisco Palanca is the main star today.
Thank
Reason
you.
being,
I'm flattered.
today was his last day at work.
Finale.
Now,
Yes.
take us through what you're feeling, man. Like what is this? You just how long were you at that job? How long were you at McDonald's for?
I think
were you
2
there
years and some change, like 2 months, 3
Yeah.
months. Yeah.
2 years and change.
It's a lot of
long
time.
It was time to go.
Mm-hmm.
It was time
Yeah,
to go.
you know, it was like that autopilot.
What kicked it in for
Yeah.
you? What kicked it in for you? Like, tell the people how you were feeling. Well,
Honestly,
inspire people.
Yeah, I mean,
Inspire
a lot of
people.
what Gab was saying, just, like feeling complacent, just the same day to day, like you felt like you weren't advancing, like you weren't learning a lot of new things, it's just kind of the same grind, and it just
like
kinda,
a robot.
Yeah,
You're like a robot all day.
and it just eats up at you, like
Mhm.
you're at your prime now. I would say we're all at our prime, in terms of age, but it's like,
Sure.
what am I doing to better myself? What am I doing to, pursue what I really want? 'Cause, George and I were actually talking about this at lunch. I would say, I think Tuesday. We go through like school, our whole educational career. We're all raised to want to find that job that we love to the point where you don't feel like you're working. So in a sense, like you set the bar so high for yourself, and we don't even know it's set that high
Right.
until we
Yeah.
come out and we're in the work environment. We're like, do I love this? Like
Yeah.
you start to like question those type of things. It's like if you're not pursuing what you love, then it's
And you were battling that for a while. I know you were battling that for a while. And you ripped the Band-Aid just one day. I remember you just kind of ripped it and was like, I'm doing it.
And it wasn't the people, it wasn't the it wasn't the management. It was really just the field. Like I just
Sure.
didn't feel like I was kind of fooling myself every day. I drove an hour to work every day, you know. And it's
Oh,
like,
fuck that, first of all. Let me say.
No,
a whole
like
goddamn
commute,
hour,
yeah.
that's gas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It kind of, I mean, yeah, but it was a very, honestly, the drive wasn't even that bad for me. Like, it was an
Do you
introspective
vibe?
time.
Let me know real quick. Side note. What is your drive like? Do you do podcast, music,
Podcast,
silence,
music,
windows down?
audiobooks, like,
Shit. It's
hella-
a whole hour of your day. 2 hours
Two
a day.
hours of my day, and
What
then
time-
Every day,
sitting in the
shit.
You had to
gym
be at work by 9, right?
It's like reflection time.
by 9.
By
But
9. What time? So you leave at 8 o'clock and shit like that?
sure, I would literally,
Sheesh.
no, I would leave, yeah, I would leave like 8:15, and I
Yeah.
would just kind of speed.
You take 13 or Route 1 because I know
Route
1 has
1,
toll.
tolls.
So you did tolls every day. You don't have an Easy Pass?
Travel is $200 every month, like, for gas.
The fuck?
Been there, dude. I fucking been there.
Yeah,
I've
like,
been there,
You never
dude.
just said
Oh.
maybe
For a
13?
non-profit,
You
that's
would-
dedication.
Shit, damn.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was all the grind. Like, I loved
Yeah.
you guys. I loved seeing you guys, man. You were the
Coworkers
You
will
were
always
the
make the
crew.
job. Good coworkers will always
You're
make the
so
job.
humble. I love it.
So kind,
Yeah.
man.
the next step, you know. I'm excited.
But okay, so Cisco here, last day on the job. You want to pursue? Tell people what you want to get into.
So I want to pursue day trading full time. I want to study the
Impressive.
market. I'm very interested in just like.
It's a lifelong skill.
I want to, like figuring out, you know.
Now,
the
would
trends and
you
stuff.
say you kind of had a push from what happened
Sure.
recently, which was the GameStop thing?
Well,
right?
yeah,
That's
it
like
is
still
the
going
GameStop
on.
thing.
It's
'Cause
been
you-
going on
It's still
recently.
going
It's
on.
up and
Still
down.
going up. The hedge funders are like continuing. They
But
have to.
To be honest with you, those things happen every day, okay? They're all out for the taking. There's always going to be a stock that goes up 300, 400%.
Yeah.
You just have to have the time to find it. You need to have the time to do the research, to,
Right.
you know, find the trends, to just, you know, get experience and know what to look for, you know? And I didn't have that. I don't get that working a 9 to 5, honestly. Like, it was very
Right.
difficult for me. I was,
Sure.
you know, it was very hard to do both at the same
It's
time.
something to think about. Where it's I don't know. Like sometimes I'll be sitting, you know, just in the workplace, and it's just like, what are you doing to better yourself in the situation? Now, for me, I've had my moments with what they've given me and stuff like that, but also it's just like sometimes it feels like I've hit the wall. Like,
Sure.
is there any more?
Kind of plateaued.
Plateaued.
in a way, yeah.
That's the word.
Right.
That's the word.
There you
Plateaued.
go.
So it's like, okay, I got all these little nooks and crannies being tossed at me and stuff like that. It's like plateaued here. So you doing this, it's still like it's getting to me a little bit. It's like, man, like but you have, again, Cisco here, you're pretty financially set to make this big move too, which is good.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, more is always better, but
Sure, yeah.
I put my head down for 2 years and I said, you know what? Let's just grind it out, save as much as I can, and then, you know, I'll have the money to pursue the freedom that I want. You know?
And was stocks and trading always something you wanted to?
Honestly, I've grown up. My dad has always taught me that
Sure.
investing in the market, that's the way to get rich. You're not going to get
Yeah.
rich off a 9 to 5. Like, you
Right,
work
right.
to invest in your money. Or, you know, you can get a good job, a cushiony job that pays you good too. I mean, obviously you can get rich from that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Do you guys
like-
have mutual funds?
those are safer.
I just put more money into mine today.
That's fine, yeah.
It's been doing really well.
Like a 401k.
Yeah, okay, I was about to
No, it's a
401k?
mutual fund
I don't know.
on Vanguard.
Yeah, no.
Is it a
I don't
target?
have that.
It's not like a target
It's
date?
like a 65 retirement.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's like I can't access it until I'm 65, but it grows like a
Oh,
bitch.
I think
It
I've heard that.
Is
grows.
it a
Yeah.
Roth? A Roth IRA?
It is.
Yeah,
but
those
I'm,
definitely
You're gonna be
work out.
fucking
I'm
set
using
then.
I'm
I heard
using
a lot about
stocks
that.
though. Like I'm putting my money into like a
Sure.
specific mutual fund, and ever since I've been seeing it grow, and it's very safe. It's very low risk, so it's very
Yeah.
slow. Like I say, it's been like $90 in the past month. Like
Right,
whatever.
Yeah.
But the more you put into it, and it's like I'm 22 now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna access it in 43 years. So
That's gonna be good money
Dude, what
too.
an adult-ass conversation.
It's a
we
very
had.
adult-ass conversation.
So wild.
Isn't it
But-
trippy?
So yeah, so to go to Georgia, so me and George are still at our company right now where we're
We're here,
working.
man.
What do you think? Where do you think you're gonna be going? Where do you
Dude.
see yourself in a year from now? Do you still see yourself doing the same thing, or do you want to evolve soon? Yeah.
Man, well, that's a loaded question. I
Sure.
think.
Yeah.
I had left an original job to go to another job, which landed me with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I think that I'll be there in a year? Potentially, most likely, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I still have to like establish credibility. Resumes and shit when it comes to like applying to places are so important.
Yeah.
But I think like maybe down the road, maybe having my own thing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it may be, you know, marketing's my shit right now.
So I was gonna say, so marketing's your thing.
Yeah.
Is that like pretty much the finish line for you? It's just like, you know, when
Maybe.
when I'm settled and I'm gonna still be doing marketing.
Look,
stuff.
man, I'm not
Yeah.
fucking counting anything out.
Sure.
Like I think
Okay, I'm curious. Has there been any what's your plan B or plan C? What are the other strains of George Wooden that you know that
look,
you want
man, if I were to categorize myself and put myself in like certain lanes, I think that's where I'd be constricted. So if I were to say like I'm going to do marketing for the next fucking 50 years, I'm only going to do marketing for the next 50 years. If I'm like, plan B is being a day trader, or plan C is being like a fucking landscaper.
Yeah.
Like I'm only limiting myself to these 3 things.
Wait,
Yeah.
George, my question is, when are you going to release your mixtape?
Truthfully,
Dude, it just depends, really. It just depends.
Because I saw smoke coming out of your mouth when you mentioned it. Like, so.
When I mentioned my mixtape,
Yeah.
It's a lot of-
so
it's-
much heat.
it's just a lot of fart noises and like it's a lot of fart
Alexa,
noises.
what does a fart sound like?
Alexa,
that was fucking hysterical
Dude,
when you
that's-
showed us that video.
that's my favorite fucking thing.
Alexa, give me a nasty fart.
Give me sticky fart.
Mine, you didn't do it.
I did it.
have
Mine
to
like
make a
looked up
whisper.
the definition of a fart. I was like, you bitch.
What I want to say, when you showed us that video, so George,
Yeah.
like, to jump to topics now, George showed us a video of a guy, you know, saying, Alexa, show me your fart, or something like that.
Alexa, fart for me.
I went home, my mom, I think I sent you guys a video, I went home and I was just like, Alexa, I said it, maybe I should have said it like a pervert.
Yeah.
Maybe then she would have been like,
I was
oh,
very-
yeah.
She wasn't feeling your
I was
vibe.
very formal, I guess.
was like-
Alexa, fart for me.
It was like he's not talking dirty to me enough.
He's like,
like,
I need
Yeah.
a little more oomph to that.
Alexa's like, you skipped foreplay, Ethan.
you're going in raw, no lube.
Because all she gave me was just, I think, like, fart not found. Fart not found or some dumb
Alexa
shit like
didn't
that.
have to fart, man. Not even enough beef.
I bet
I'm
if
sorry, say that
if
again.
I asked your Alexa to fart, she would give me the most like explosive.
Oh, she'd be like, yes, Cisco. When Cisco's crashing in my place tonight, you can test it.
I'll ask her. Yes.
My dad's just gonna be listening as he's doing his taxes. What is that? they,
like,
want,
the fuck?
they want Alexa to fart?
Why is Alexa making weird fart noises?
Is Delaware having an earthquake?
Yo,
The house starts shaking. But to kind of like go back to the working topic, but like I want to open our minds a bit.
Sure.
Alright, I want to open our minds a bit.
Do we have
here.
to close our eyes?
9 to 5s.
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5s. Are humans built for that? You
No.
think? No.
no
Right?
way. No way. There's been
It's
studies.
Yeah. Okay.
There's been studies in like Germany, and since the pandemic came in, where humans are more effective actually working from home,
Yeah.
if not working. You know, like the traditional 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
They're saying that I think it's like maybe 20 is sufficient enough, or 25 is sufficient enough. There's like a
I
lot
waste
of research
so
on
much
this.
time at work.
There's so much fucking research on it,
Just
and you
like
got
bullshitting with coworkers.
real shit. And you got to think too, like when you're working,
You're like, yeah.
when you're like fucking working, like you're not literally working for 8 hours straight.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Like
No,
let's
you're
keep it
not.
a buck.
You're
Like,
getting like 3 or 4 hours.
And if you
in,
are,
like,
and
if
if
that.
you are,
If that.
and if you
Yeah.
are working hours straight, there's a problem.
You're not getting paid enough.
You're not
if
getting-
your
fucking-
ass is on steroids. Like
Yeah,
that's what's
not
going
right.
on.
Yeah. Like, find the balance.
Need it.
No matter where you're working, don't become that.
No.
No way.
That's why when I'm at my desk, you know, doing my thing, I'm like, I want to keep my foot. I want to keep my foot in my world, while my
Yeah.
other foot's in here, and I'm gonna stay professional, of course. But when I see people, you know, show up to work, and for any job, and they're just 24/7, 100% that thing, I almost feel bad for them. I'm like, really?
I feel like being
Yeah.
in a job you don't like is like a forced marriage. Like you,
Yeah.
like
sure.
if you are 8 hours in a every day
Yeah.
at
An
arranged
somewhere,
marriage,
you're
yeah.
literally married to that thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's like we're obligated to be there because we have to pay bills
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit. Like most people, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so if you hate your job, like you're in an arranged marriage, that sucks, right? Like I
It's
don't
just a
know.
really bad marriage.
Now my question is, does money equal happiness?
Hell no.
Yes.
I mean, it kind of does.
Yes. 100%.
There's
Wow,
a
there's two
threshold. There
things
is a
here.
threshold, and if you're below it, you're unhappy. But if you get too far above it, you're just
this
not
is-
focusing on happiness. You know what I mean? You just need to.
Well, that's a fascinating time. You're saying you need money for happiness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I agree.
for sure.
No, I think you need
You
money
need
to.
it. You need it,
Dude, Ethan, you
a
need money to
certain-
buy
I mean,
freedom.
yeah.
Literally.
To be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, in the
To
world
buy-
we live in,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes,
sure.
it does.
Yeah,
Yes, it
because
does.
you need to live. Money literally is giving us the life that we want. Like I wouldn't be able to do this without money and stuff
Correct.
like that.
You
Nothing
wouldn't.
is
You wouldn't have
free.
been able to buy any of this equipment without money.
Without money,
I
right.
was just thinking that.
So
But
it's
I think everyone has a different threshold of what makes them happy. You know,
like don't like the hippies that live out here is like I don't need to work, man. Yeah,
But you know what they had to do? They had to buy the fucking tent they got or that van they bought.
It's a good point.
Keep it
Because
above.
they're gypsies.
It's a good point
Which is
too.
illegal.
Why is that not bigger news? The Mars rover. Did you guys see the footage of that shit?
No.
because
Is it
Mars
real?
is a
There's a lot of
dude.
fake
Mars is a
news.
dry wasteland. That's
But
why.
hang on. Think about this for a second. That's another fucking planet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I agree.
Why doesn't that blow people's minds more? I saw this.
It blows my mind on the perception of time because of like the frozen oceans that are there.
And when there's water, there's life.
Yeah, so it's like the perception of
So it's
time.
like, could there have been life on
Yeah,
Mars?
I think there was. There
I
was.
saw
There
literally on
was.
Facebook. I saw 360 footage of Mars, and it was just being
Incredible.
It was,
It
just
was, like, high
here's the thing,
definition,
It was
like-
just
You can
being.
take a photo of Mars all day.
It was just being thrown around like it was just whatever.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
photo.
Why the fuck was
No.
that
You
in
can
the
go
mainstream
into orbit.
news?
You can easily go into orbit, but landing is different.
Would you guys want to go into space?
No.
Yes, in time.
You wouldn't.
No.
Why?
Because I want to come back.
Oh, you're gonna come back.
There's nothing saying you
Let's say
wouldn't come back.
okay, hang on. Let's say of 10, 30.
If you can 101% guarantee me that I'll come back, then yes.
Well, no, okay, let's say 30 years from now, Elon Musk is like commercial flights to Mars and back, easy.
Newsflash, that's happening in the next 2 years.
We talked about that shit. I fucking
No, I
told you
literally
guys
just
that.
listened to his podcast
2
with Joe
years?
Rogan last week. I
Yeah.
know it's not that
Time-
credible, but he's actually like
He's pushing for
planning on-
2022.
Yeah,
Time
in
the
2
fuck
years.
out though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really commercial? He said commercial flight or
No.
getting people on
No,
Mars.
just
No, they're
flight
gonna send like
general.
monkeys there first. I feel like and test it
No.
out.
So getting okay, I was about to say
It'll be real
that's a
life
big-
people.
That's a
but
big
Joe
claim.
asked him, he was like, "Would you go?" And Elon was like, "No." Like I wouldn't go myself.
He wouldn't go.
But he'll send other people there, and there's a whole lot of people on that waiting list because there's a lot of people that want to go.
Get the fuck off of Earth. Let's say it's guaranteed it'll be a safe ride. Elon Musk walks through the door right now. Come on, let's go.
If Elon goes, I'll go.
I'm putting my jacket
Put
on.
it
and
that
getting the
way.
fuck out. I'm going. I'm
You're
putting
going,
my
George?
You're not
I'm putting
hesitating.
my jacket on and going. If
You're
he's
really
like,
not hesitating.
if he's like, it's safe, we're going. It's a wrap. I'm going.
yeah, guarantee. Yeah.
If it's a
I need a
guarantee,
shot
yeah.
of morphine.
But you have
or
to go
something.
through. Okay, it's safe.
My
but
nerves on that fucking rocket ship. I'm gonna have. I've never had like anxiety, but if I have a fucking rocket ship,
Nerves
like
of steel.
blasting, I'm gonna be like.
do you know how amazing it might be to go to space though? To see
be
that shit.
ridiculous.
To
again?
see Earth, can you imagine?
And it's just
seeing
when you
Earth?
go up, it's just flat. it's
Yo,
just
I would
Earth
die.
is flat.
And Earth,
you.
wow, it's like a hockey puck. That's crazy.
That's what it is, huh?
They
Fuck
really
me.
weren't lying about Antarctica. Like that's crazy.
Or what if you just get like shot up and it's just like a bunch of aliens looking at a monitor and you're like, whoa.
Aliens.
Aliens, bruh.
Aliens.
Real,
Real.
super real.
Big
yeah,
real.
real as fuck. Definitely.
Big real.
There's no
I'm
evidence.
so-
There's no evidence.
but
Honey.
no, what do you mean there's no
Brother.
evidence?
There's no fucking real evidence. There's
Yes, there is.
stories.
Yes,
there's
there
is.
anecdotes.
Years. There's
You've never seen
years.
a-
No,
There's
there's legitimate
no evidence.
You've
There
never
is
seen a
years of
crop
evidence.
circle,
No
have you?
evidence.
There's
There is
real
years of
evidence.
evidence.
There's you guys
From
don't.
the 60s and back.
Do you guys not realize that the fucking
Hieroglyphics.
CIA and the FBI released like a shit fucking ton of documents in the
don't
midst
buy
of the
it.
election that said that there are aliens and that they are
Yeah,
real
and
and they
the
have
election
proof.
is a distraction. What does that say?
The election was a
The
distraction.
fucking government
anything-
released documents
If
saying they
anything,
were real.
That helps
Look
our
it
cause
up.
more.
Look
That
it
helps
up
our
right
cause
now.
more because they were distracting us with the election while they were just like, "Oh, aliens are real." By the way,
They literally, bro, you could literally find them on .gov websites saying that fucking people that like pilots and shit
Do you think
went up and saw extraterrestrial fucking flying objects.
I would say we are. Are you guys ready for aliens if they land?
Fuck no,
No.
no way.
Why?
I'll
There's
hang with one.
There's so many implications.
The
to that.
yes.
I'll
There's
hang.
so many
Oh my
implications. There's a lot of like wild theories on aliens first and foremost. Second, aliens,
Religion.
religion, real shit.
This is okay.
Real
I'm gonna
real
hop
shit.
on that next, but yeah, go.
Aliens have been like a thing for a very, 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 very long time.
Long time.
We're talking like hieroglyphics they were spoken
Mm-hmm.
about. So if they were talked about then compared to now, one, that is too much continuity to deny. Two, on top of that shit, man, like fucking aliens, what if they come down? They're like, look, we've been playing this motherfucking monkey game for a while. So we've been playing this monkey game. You guys are our fucking tests. If you don't do what we tell you to do, you're gonna get eaten or some shit. Bro, they're aliens, dog. Like, they could be anything.
They could be anything. But what if they're peaceful? What if we're vibing with them?
There's also theories that there
What if you
are
play- okay,
You know,
aliens
if
walking
any,
with
I'll be
us.
honest. If
Okay.
anything, what I'm more worried about is Earth fucking with them, and then them getting pissed at us.
Some
Potentially.
Avatar shit.
I could see America being like, aliens, fire the nukes. No, how about you don't fire those fucking nukes? Let's talk to
Dude,
them.
just play them some Kid Cudi. Like, let's see if they vibe, you know?
Let's
Yo.
talk to
Some Mac
them.
Miller.
Some
Yeah,
Mac
some
Miller.
Mac
Mac.
Miller. We need
Some
to
Mac.
give him all of fucking swimming.
I fuck with this.
Oh, Aliens Land. What's Cisco Polanco doing? What's he doing?
Have you seen the movie Arrival? You hated that
I
fucking movie.
hate the movie Arrival. It's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my entire
Yo.
life. Fuck that movie.
This is our first fight. We're going back to
Fuck that movie. Dude.
knowing our roommate deep down, and I think he's a
Fuck
piece
that
of
movie.
shit if he doesn't like the Arrival.
Fuck Arrival, dude. That shit should have been called The Boring.
No, but going back, the boring.
Got him. Fucking got him.
Got him.
Good thing Tanner's not here because he would have agreed with you, and it would have been 2v1.
Hey, Tanner, fuck you.
and I would have had to go into a crazy build battle, like Fortnite style.
Yeah,
like, Craig.
Build that.
No.
Are you panicking when aliens land?
I'm panicking. Yeah.
100%.
I want to learn more before.
Are you panicking?
freaking
Okay,
out.
let's go to Gabby real quick. Are you panicking when aliens land?
No.
No.
It,
Okay. On the news, aliens are landing. They're in Newark, Delaware.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
I'm going to work. I'm clocking in, bitch.
That's fair,
dude, it's all
And
about
I'm
the
brushing my teeth.
the first impression.
The world's crazy, man.
It is.
Like, look at us. Look at each other. Look at each other now. Like, what the fuck? Humans? Humans are weird, man.
we're just weird monkeys. dude.
Hair? Are we
For
weird
real.
monkeys?
We're weird monkeys.
We're monkeys with thumbs.
The-
Oh wait, yo, monkeys
Monkeys
got
do have
thumbs, bro.
thumbs.
Monkeys?
We
We're
fat
monkeys with thumbs.
Nah, we monkeys. We out
Dude,
here. Monkeys.
we're just
We're hairless
we're
monkeys.
self-aware monkeys. That's really
Yes.
how it is.
Are we real?
monkeys are self-aware.
Are we
That's-
real?
That's a bigger question.
Are you guys real to me, or am I real to you? Are you guys real?
Yo, y'all ever,
No, stop.
do you ever
Doesn't that scare
dream?
you?
What's in this
Do you ever
wine?
dream and feel your shit? Like you feel like you're falling in a dream. Or you like reflect on something and you're like, wait, was that real life or was that a dream? Like hold on, let me think.
Like deja vu. Does that
This is such a
freak
bigger
you
I
out?
got into this a little bit with Cam and Tina. Have you guys had deja vu before?
yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you guys. These are three very interesting minds that I'm about to ask this question
Oof,
to.
Okay.
Let me start with you. What is deja vu? What do you think the fuck
you know,
it
I
is?
actually learned
What's your
about
theory
deja
with
vu in
deja vu,
psych.
Gabby? What's your?
Hold on, let me go back to my AP Psych days in high school.
AP Psych.
She's feeling it. She's the
I
purple
love to
devil
hear this.
emoji.
I really want to hear this.
She's just silly. Okay, now she's nodded off.
All right, no, deja vu is okay. So the whole thing with the human brain is like we like to perceive patterns and we like to associate, you know, bigger things with them. And when in reality, it's just a pattern. There's no such thing as coincidences. So with deja vu, what happens is we see shit and we're like, oh my god, this has like happened before. But it's really just like a pattern that our mind is like, oh my god, I've been sitting at this red light before. I've crossed this topic in my mind before. Oh my god, it's deja vu. When really it's not. There's no such thing as coincidence. And I know that's a big damper on people who are like very spiritual and they believe things happen. Like, oh my god, I saw a crow. That's my dead grandma. Like I had a boyfriend who was like, every time I see a crow, it's my dead grandma. And I'm like, okay.
It's just a crow.
Well, damn,
It's just a crow.
dude, that kicks my
And so
alternate.
that's what we learned.
Sure.
And I'm sorry to be a damper if you're spiritual.
fine, no.
But I
Keep it
remember
above.
specifically.
I mean, like my alternate reality explanation is that's fucked. Yeah. like,
okay, now
that's-
hang on. No, but hang on. You have a completely different thing, and we want to
I
hear
don't
it.
know.
No, that was just me. Like I want to hear
That's
your
your
guys'
thing.
No,
Let's
like,
go.
I
Let's
mean,
go to chair
maybe-
number 2.
Yeah.
It's too much Rick and Morty. I don't know. But like,
In a nutshell,
Think of it like-
what does Francisco Blanca think deja vu is? What is it?
dude, just like an alternate reality.
Does it scare you
sinking
guys
in.
when you have it?
It like
It
links
freaks you out a bit.
with your current
You're
reality.
like, wait a second. Yeah.
What is it? Why have I felt this before?
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
go.
No, it's. I mean,
No, he's
It's-
like after hearing Gabby's thing.
no,
he's
no,
like,
it's stupid.
No, I love Rick
I don't
and
really know.
Morty.
Open it up.
Honestly.
Open it up.
Grandpa,
Open it up.
Rick.
Say it. Nothing stupid in this room.
It's the alternate reality of that happening, that specific moment happening, like linking to your own reality, and it's like, ooh,
I do believe in
I don't
alternate
know.
universes.
Sure.
And that there's
For sure.
several
You do believe in alternate universes?
Yes,
For sure,
Nicholas
yeah.
Tesla.
Oh, I love this
Yes,
topic.
Alternate
Hang on, I
universes
love this
do
topic.
exist,
Do
and
you
we
think-
choose our destiny. There's so many different alternate realities, and our choice determines which reality we go into.
Do
But
you
it's all
guys?
happening
Okay,
at
but
once.
before we get into the alternate universe thing, just real quick, deja vu. Well,
Yeah.
Let's see what George has to say about
Come
deja
on.
vu.
Again, that's such a low.
Are you more? You're more Gabby. I saw
It's
you
loaded.
nodding. You're more Gabby. On
I'm kind of in between.
Right.
that. Okay.
kind of between.
Okay.
One, I think coincidences are definitely like a current or a previous pattern that we've encountered, that we're like, this thing's happened before.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not spiritual, not religious.
Sure.
I'll say that. I'll preface this with what I'm about to say.
Okay.
But in the event that there are past lives, it might have been something you've encountered before in a past life.
That
So is it
specific
something
moment, though.
Oh,
So,
like
not-
reincarnation?
to a point, yeah.
Reincarnation.
I want to be a mermaid.
I believe in reincarnation.
So like, here's the thing: is that when you die, your energy doesn't die.
Isn't there a Newton's law about energy? Like
Yeah,
turning
energy
into
doesn't-
more energy. It doesn't die.
Energy can only be created, can't die.
It can only be recreated. Yes,
It
that's
can't
it.
die. So when energy
Yeah.
when energy is created, it doesn't go away. So if you
It can't
die,
just poof.
it doesn't. That's the thing. It doesn't just poof. It
Okay.
just it stays, and either it becomes like something. If you die, you become the energy that will develop, like plants, or
But can it be expendable? Because when I eat a grape and then I run, is that grape just gone because I ran?
no, it's energy that's been developed in your body. So when
Like
you've taken in
evaporates.
other energy. That's the thing, is like the nutrients are energy. That's why they say, like, if you were to eat or drink something before you go and like
It's still
play a
the
pickup game,
energy's
you
there
need the
now.
energy to be able to go and do something.
Yeah. So then once I go do that thing, I run up a hill. Is that
Correct.
grape completely gone because I've expended it in my hill run?
Not necessarily, because then you
Where's
shit.
the grape?
So hang on. Okay. Now,
Because
where
then
does the
you-
energy go then?
Well, you
Because
burn
then
the,
you
you burn the
shit.
ATP.
It's always there.
okay.
Because then you shit. The shit goes to a shit plant. The shit plant creates other energy to then power other things that will then
So you're saying
power
we're
like other
that
like
grape, that grape.
hydro plants.
100% of that grape turns into my shit.
Correct.
So you're saying
Yeah.
okay,
Not
the-
20%. The other
No,
30%
it turns in
goes
your
to my
shit.
run.
It
the
all goes
energy
to your
lives
shit.
on in
No,
in poop.
I want to. It contributes to your run, but then it's converted to your shit. So then your shit goes on to a power plant, to like
But
a
that,
shit
that
plant or a
portion
sewer.
that contributes to my run.
Damn, isn't that some shit?
Oh, you fucker.
Fucker.
So
Stole
I
my
guess,
joke.
So in essence, I think deja vu is not only a previous pattern or a coincidence that you've encountered before, but there's potential that it could be from a past life.
Past life.
Well, a past life that lived the exact life you lived.
No, not
Are
at
we
all.
just our ancestors? Or no?
To a point, yeah.
Like,
don't know.
okay,
We're
where,
the product of our ancestors.
where does the original
Yeah.
deja vu thought come from? Does it come from a dream for you guys? Does it come
Okay,
from, like,
I'm gonna
you
say my
dozing off?
my
No.
original theory, which I don't believe anymore. My original theory was I dreamt this before.
Yeah,
Like, but
same.
you know.
Yes.
But here's the
Yup,
thing.
yup,
Here's
yup,
the thing
yup.
about that. Here's the thing. I shut it down myself because I thought about it. That means I'm dreaming the future.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Could be.
could be.
I think you're
I mean-
experiencing a thought in your dream that you also experience when you're conscious, and therefore you associate your consciousness with your
'Cause-
dream, and you're like, "Oh shit, I dreamt this," but really, it's just a thought,
It's just a thought.
Fair.
and you're experiencing it in different states.
it's such a unique feeling and
It
that you have
is.
because
Yes.
when you
feel
have
like I've
it when you
literally
have it
been
there was
here.
one time it lasted I think about 20 seconds for me. I was setting up
Mm-hmm. Yes,
in the podcast here and I
yes.
remember every move I was making I was like
yup.
you know what I mean?
You had, like, an
Where-
out-of-body
where you're
experience.
because I was trying to almost switch it up to have my brain be like nah you're not gonna catch me
And
with
you're
deja
like,
vu.
"Wait, I did this before."
Wait. I looked at that wait and then it doesn't
You got like your
Yo. We're
Start
all
sucking
gonna
on your
have
thumb.
deja vu tomorrow.
I did this too. And it's just, what a crazy feeling.
yeah.
Why did we feel like we were there before? Now, alternate universes. You touched on that a little bit. Alternate universes.
Yes.
I am a big supporter of that theory
Yes.
too.
Well, what it does is when you believe in it, you believe in yourself, and so you have self-efficacy, and you believe that you are the, the navigator of your life. You make the choices.
No,
It's
my
an
hang on.
internal
Whoa,
locus
hang
of
on.
control. It's not someone else deciding for you.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
I
yeah.
could have
can-
came here tonight, or I could have.
When we talk
and slept
alternate
with my
universes
Chipotle.
though, okay.
But I came here.
I watch a lot of movies. This is where I'm gonna come at you guys with, because this is where I think alternate universes how they are. We're in the world right now where I'm here. We did this podcast.
Okay.
There's a whole nother Earth. I feel like,
Oh, what? You lost me. There's a whole other Earth.
Yeah.
and another universe,
Essentially, yeah.
Yo.
alternate
How
Earth.
big is our universe?
If you believe in alternate
It's
universes,
ever
hang
expanding.
on.
is it a circle?
But yeah, here's the
No,
thing.
it's ever
You just said
expanding.
Is it a circle in a circle?
It's not circleception, that's for sure.
What the fuck? All right, maybe there
But
is
hang
another
on.
Earth.
But
All right,
but
all right,
hang
all
on.
right,
You
all
just said you believe in alternate universes. You don't believe in an alternate Earth then?
I never thought about it like that.
What? That would be my first thing. Is like, if there's an alternate universe, it means there's another Earth.
And then there's another
So,
sun. Or
touching.
is there
Yeah.
only one
There's
sun?
tons of suns.
There's tons
No,
of suns. There's tons of suns.
Yeah, all stars are suns. The
We're
sun
in
is a star.
we're in a galaxy within a universe.
Correct.
That is the craziest shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's different galaxies and other universes.
Correct.
There has to be. Here's my thing.
Yo, how did
Call
people
me
not
crazy,
shut the fuck
everybody.
up?
There has to be another fucking universe with another fucking, at least one, with other versions of us.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Has to be.
Yep.
If
Yes.
not multiple, at least one. You you guys think
Yeah.
you're getting behind that.
Yeah.
Because I thought about this where, again, going back to it, we're on the Earth right now where I'm this guy that wants to get into entertainment. We're on a podcast I invited my friends on. Whole another universe where there's an Ethan that's homeless and, his parents kicked him out. And he's a fucking asshole.
And he doesn't
shit like
smell
that.
bad.
Doesn't smell
Doesn't
bad.
fucking reek.
Fuck. Do you guys ever think that
Sure.
deep into it?
No.
No. You?
Every now and then, yeah.
So, okay.
Gabby, you've never thought, hang on, because you're on the opposing side. You've never thought there's another Gabby on another Earth that maybe is not fit, fat, and like just kind of slow and
Oh my
dumb.
god, I've never thought that. No.
Never thought that.
There's
No.
a possibility.
That's not where my
There's a
thoughts
possibility.
wander.
And listen, we'll never know. In our lifetime, we're never going to find out. We
Not
won't.
in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
Would you rather know how the world began or how it ends? I
How-
feel like
how it began.
that's tough.
They're both very unique things.
I want to know began too. How the fuck did we get created? Was it actually a mustard seed?
Was
or
it-
was it a monkey? Like, I don't know.
Was it God? Yeah, as
No.
most people believe.
Sorry.
No. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's what this is for. People believe it's
I'm
God.
gonna get egged.
People think the Big Bang. There's a lot of
Oh,
no one
yeah.
knows. I'm sorry. Whoever's watching this is like, oh, it's this, is that. No one knows. We're not gonna fucking know. But what would I rather know? I think I would be more curious about how it started. I think that's more of the fascinating thing rather than, oh, a meteor just hit it
Yeah.
to end it. Because what if that was the case? Oh yeah, the sun just got a little extra hot and burned it up.
Or like the sun got tired.
Because that's the thing, isn't that a thing where if the sun gets a little more hotter, we're fucked. Like I think right now it's just hot, but if it gets a little hot,
Isn't it about like our ozone?
something like
There
that.
being like.
I think if it changes up,
bullshit
we're
in the
fucked.
ozone
Yeah.
layer.
But I think I'd rather find out how the world was created.
Yeah.
And
What if Adam and Eve were real? And what if that bitch was just
you know what's crazy?
hungry?
And people believe that's a thing.
No,
people
I
do
don't
believe-
know.
I would rather see how it ends.
You would rather see how it ends.
You never read a book to see how it starts.
True. I'd be
Fascinating.
skipping the intro.
Hey, some think that the world will end in fire. Some in ice.
This is interesting.
I need a.
What are
blunt.
the options of how this world's gonna end?
There's a lot of options.
You know,
There's far more options than you can imagine.
there's a lot.
I think it just ends with our death. I don't think we.
The
We're-
world, not
Hang on
just
now.
not just
Okay.
individually.
We were gonna
I
continue
know,
this, but we
but-
were talking for a while with Tanner when we were continuing this. Now, you're saying when we just die, the world's end. What
But it
happens?
continues.
What happens when we die? Now, let me start with George on this. Where does our consciousness go? What happens? What do you think happens? Be blunt too. Everyone who's listening is like, no, like you're in here for some real shit.
There's
Be
a
real,
lot.
be real, be
There's
real.
there's a ton of different answers I can give you.
What's your top one?
I would
What's
say
the George theory?
again, all for rip. Energy never dies. Now, when we go to die, there's a controversy between body and soul. Your soul may indicate your afterlife, if there is an afterlife. there's far more evidence that isn't official nor is it certain that people quote unquote see themselves after they die.
Oh, I've heard of that.
So there's a lot of like out of body experiences where people will die and
or
then
like your
see
life
themselves.
flashes.
Not only that, but like people will legitimately float outside of their body and see themselves dead on the ground.
Now you hearing that? Do you believe in the soul aspect?
I think there is a soul. I don't necessarily know what happens to it. I
feel like our past comment, you don't believe in a heaven or a hell, though.
I am not religious.
Mm-hmm.
I am technically by birth and by definition Catholic, but I don't practice nor do I believe in the full blown practices of it.
Okay.
But if you were to die, and given all of the experiences that other people have had,
Mm-hmm.
and the general overview of it, there is a possibility that you will be something after you die. It may be you. It may be.
What does that soul do, though? What do you think that soul does? When
It
you,
just
let's say when you, and then.
It just depends. If
It
you
just
were to,
depends.
let's say you're going to have an out of body.
Do you think that's what ghosts are?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're confused.
Mm-hmm.
I think ghosts are very real. They're
Then where do
beyond
you
real.
move on? Let me ask you then. Where do you move on from a ghost? Where do ghosts move on from just being ghosts? You're just a ghost now, or
No.
reincarnation?
I would more so say reincarnation.
Okay, I
Because
like that. I like that.
Again, there is a lot of evidence about reincarnation. There's like notorious fucking stories of like twins that have died together and have been reborn and know shit from their previous life.
Yo.
And they can remember their previous life?
Yes.
And they can like give each other like be like witnesses for each other.
Correct. Believe me when I tell you, you can look it up right after this.
Really?
If anybody's fucking watching this, look it up. There's evidence of this.
Really?
There was a little girl, I believe, back in like the 80s and the 90s that got hit by a car and died.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom had another child. That same person or spirit, I guess, inhabited the new child, who was then like knowing things that the previous kid would know, but she clearly would not know. So there's a lot.
What?
Yeah. There's
That's magic.
that's why life and death is so complicated. It's so beyond complicated. You no one really knows anything. If you ever hear somebody say this thing's for certain or that thing's for certain, they're bullshitting. That's why I'm not super into religion.
Yeah.
Because it's always like this is a
It's
thing.
set in
There's a
stone.
This
It's
is a
set in
continuum.
stone.
There's a continuum.
There-
and
Like
it-
a lot of people be like,
everything
it's
falls.
Jesus.
And that's-
Heaven.
That like the whole idea of like things are black and white. Nothing is ever black
Never.
and white.
It never is. It never
Everything's
is.
gray.
Yeah.
Everything's gray.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that though. Rainbows exist.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool.
You. What's your take on what happens? Oh, and again, don't be afraid because of what someone else said. What did
Well-
for you? What do you think what happens when we die?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a skeptic.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, like I was raised Catholic like George also, like
Yeah.
went to Catholic school, and I'd like to think that's what happens. I hope, there's a
That's
I
how
hope-
I roll too.
I hope there's a benevolent God that, if I was a good person in life, all that
Yeah.
stuff, like he welcomes me with open arms
Yeah.
and, but I don't know. And I know I don't know, so I'm not going to pretend that I know. I'm not going to push my beliefs on anyone else, Yeah, I mean, there's a thing called like Pascal's wager. You heard of that?
Yeah, I know Pascal's wager.
The idea is that like you're better off believing that there's a higher being than not, because if you're wrong about it, then you're wrong. You don't lose anything.
Yeah.
Like, you just go to wherever everything's black.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're right, then you lived your life kind of being afraid of going to hell or something like that.
Yeah.
And you die, you can go to heaven if you were good enough and all that stuff. So I believe that that's more where I lean towards. It's like I'm a skeptic, but I hope that there's something better.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I kind of lean more towards that too. But okay, Gabby, what do you think is going down once we croak? Ribbit. What the fuck happens? Like, I mean, is this something you've thought about in the past?
So when loved ones die
Mm-hmm.
and you have conversations with other loved ones who knew that loved one who died, My grandma died, and we all talk about, grandma dying.
Yeah.
Example. You say, grandma's in heaven. You don't say she's in the fucking dust.
Yeah.
Poof.
Yeah. Of course.
But do I really believe that when it comes to myself? I don't know. I feel like
Sure.
I feel like I need to live until
you have to,
live
and
the
like
fullest.
you're in the right to be like, I don't know, because no
Yeah.
one fucking knows.
I
If anything, that's the
really
right
don't.
answer. I don't know. Like,
Yep.
I don't know might be the best answer for when someone asks you that question. Truthfully,
Yeah.
because we don't fucking know.
Dude, what if our spirits like are an imprint of what our frame of mind was when we died? So it's like you become what you believe happens.
Right.
Whoa. So
You know?
wow.
Yeah.
Like whatever. Like when it does happen. Like let's say someone believed, oh, I'm gonna just become a tree, become one with Earth.
Sure.
And
Then
that
there
man's becomes
that
a
happens.
tree.
Let's say
I think that would be best case
for
scenario,
us, like
right?
for me, I
sure.
do believe in
Yeah,
the
for
heaven
sure.
and hell aspect. I believe in I'm gonna go up into the clouds and then live with God. Then what if what if that's what your soul does?
I believed that when I was little too.
What if that's what your soul does? But
Yeah.
also,
And then a Buddhist
what
dies
I
and
was
he's with
talking
Allah,
I was
you know,
talking
so
to my
like-
cousin about it. Now, even besides me believing heavens being like up in the clouds and stuff, I have a theory too, and he agreed with me. You guys let me know if this sounds like something that would even be a thing. When you pass, heaven becomes what your soul or conscience that it was at its happiest. So you get to live the happiest moment of your life over and over in heaven.
Guys, what was the happiest moment of your life? Do you have a
Oh,
moment?
that's a good one.
Do you have a moment where it was just like distinctly the happiest?
It was-
She took I like that
It
question.
was drug induced.
I'm like, was I a firefly on acid or?
Yeah,
like,
the ideas, but
where
okay,
was
what about
I?
you?
You're not far off.
Happiest moment of your life. That's really good.
Like, is there a distinct moment, or is it just like I don't know? Like, I'm always happy. Like, what is it? I don't know.
Always I mean, I'm always
Fuck,
for
I was
most
not
time I'm always
ready
happy.
for that.
Okay, when I say this was the best moment of my life so far, at least. What do you
Yeah.
guys? What comes to your guys' head?
God, mine is. Probably
I'll say. Let me
so
share
lame.
mine. Let me share
Yes,
mine at least.
Ethan,
This
go.
is again. This is me
You
personally.
just have it
Han.
ready. You just have it ready to pull
Yeah,
out.
he's always ready.
I mean, it's
Of your
the best
brain.
moment of your life.
Before you hit that,
Yeah.
what is your thought on the afterlife, man?
My thought on the
You never
afterlife.
told us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think there is souls. Something like your body becomes like a soul, and then again, you're either gonna go to there's heaven, hell, ghost. You know when we hear about ghosts, those are the purgatory here on earth.
yes.
I believe
agree.
when there's a ghost
Sure.
in a haunted house,
Purgatory.
that's the soul kind of
Stuck.
troubled, and is like God himself or the devil himself can't decide what they want to do with him. You have to clear your mind and then figure it out on your own. The ghost themselves has to figure it out. That's why there's ghosts on earth. This is the purgatory. Your soul's stuck on earth until you can move on to whatever the bigger picture is, whether it's heaven. And again, for me, heaven is like whatever this happy feeling is. If it's the best day of your life over and over that your consciousness is living, or if it is the fucking, I don't know, the giant golden gate with all the halos and wings and stuff.
It's like what you choose it to be.
exactly.
Heaven's what you make it. is
Heaven's
you're
what you
saying.
make it, yeah. And I believe, I think there can be a hell. There
Mm-hmm.
can be a hell for people that, pass and have done some dumb deeds. But
I think it might be more self-induced though, and if anything.
Yeah.
Like,
what was the
like if you felt guilt in your life and you felt like you were a shitty person,
sure.
like you bring that with you when you die, and it's like you live your afterlife like
Hell,
regretful.
hell can be the exact opposite of what I was saying on heaven. Like you live either the shittiest moment of your life over and over. Your consciousness and soul is going through that. Or and then I say, now the question is, when does that end, right? Let's say you are living the happiest moment or the shittiest moment of your life. When does that end? This is where I believe in. There's so many layers to it. This is what I believe in. Because you just can't. What, heaven? Okay, you're just gonna live. Your soul's gonna live that rest of your life. I don't think so. I think now this is getting so detailed. I know. Again, none of it
feel like
could be
I'm at
real.
church.
Reincarnation.
None of it could be
I'm
real.
I'm so deep in listening.
I think that you're living the happiest moment of your life until God is like, I have another body for you to go to. Boom, reincarnation. I think he
Oh,
takes he once you're vibing on in your little heaven, he's gonna open a door and he's gonna be like, real quick. In a way, it's recycling souls. In a way.
So pretty much Cloud Atlas,
yeah.
Never saw that movie.
but you're Tom Hanks.
Never saw that movie actually. I guess if that was the
like
concept.
reincarnation.
But yeah, God comes in and he's like, I have you soul right there. come with me. I'm gonna put you in this newborn baby that's being grown. Is being born.
Okay, now is he giving you like a mission?
No mission. Come here. Go put your soul into this body that's being born. Then you go. And that's where the heaven ends. That's where the heaven ends. That's my spiel. That's my spiel. Yeah. And again, like, it could be just BS, If there is a God, he's looking down at me, he's like, or something like that. Like, oh, this kid.
Okay, let's apply this to like your current existence then.
Okay.
How many, like, you think you were just recycled? You're a recycled soul right now.
Sure.
You were sent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe in that all of our souls had a past life. And I think
so the deja vu.
I believe that part of who we are today, like let's say the music we like, the way we act, has something to do with what the past life did. So for example, for me, I like listening to Frank Sinatra, all the old school stuff. Part of me kind of believes that whoever I was in the past either liked this stuff or, was an old person that was
Dude,
like,
you were Beethoven. Holy shit.
Beethoven. I think it has something to do, because for me, okay, I'm into entertainment, acting, all this film stuff. I believe whoever my past life was had a little knick-knack for that too.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, again, it's a recycled...
Was it inherited from something or someone?
It's like a thrift store. Souls, like the souls are in a thrift store. You buy something that was used before, and you're giving it its own character now.
Yeah.
Now, who knows how long the souls have been recycled too? It's probably been forever. But again, it could sound like bullshit. Recycling souls, Ethan? You fucking idiot.
We could turn into mustard seeds when we die, for all we know.
For real.
For real. But again, there was another thing. I think I've told you or you this or someone. I was like, what if when we die, this was the one I don't want to happen. This would be fucked up. What if like all these theories you're throwing out are just again, everything's bullshit, and when we die, we're just like,
dude, I would fucking.
Could you imagine
very well be a
what
thing.
if we could still hear
What about people who
everything happen? We hear ourselves getting buried, and you're just stuck there in that coffin.
Oh god.
What about people
What
who
the
die
fuck
with
do
their
you
eyes
do?
open? People who die with their eyes open.
Oh fuck that shit! I would be like, close my eyes. I don't want to be like, oh,
Trapped.
oh, and then like they make an open casket, and then you just see everyone looking at you like.
Someone better put some
You see
shade
a dog
on
start
me.
to piss on you?
No! Your mouth is open. Oh god, no! Fuck all that shit. It's just it's very interesting.
Okay,
shit,
wait.
dude.
Go. Happiest moment.
Oh, happiest moment.
Yeah.
So for me, this is again, for me the best moment of my life happened. What's the year? 2 years ago. Happened 2 years ago when I was in LA. Because again, my dream is to be on stage in front of people performing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
When I went to Jimmy Kimmel, as an audience member because we went to LA to check some things out, and we went to Jimmy Kimmel, and then there was a warm-up guy, and then the warm-up guy was like, again, he was like making jokes, warming up the crowd for Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that, and then he asked, hey, who wants to come down and show a talent? And then, my dad was nudging me, but I was like nervous at the time. I was like, I don't know. Like my dad was like, sing, go down there and sing. But then this white girl beat me to the punch. She raised her hand. It's like a corny white girl, and she was like, I can do the worm.
This bitch.
And then the whole audience was like, oh, okay, whatever. And the guy was like, you can do the worm. Okay, come on down here. You could tell it was like, oh, whatever. She came down. She did like a thing, and it was it. Like
One cycle.
it was like a one. It was like it wasn't even multiple. She did it like, and that was it. And then
I could flail.
I think he was.
I know, right?
I
I get body roll.
think he was blue balled a little bit. He was like, that wasn't enough.
Dude,
you
I'm
know?
blue balled from this.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
I'm blue
the audience
balled.
was
I'm
too.
blue
Even the
balled.
audience was like, oh, that was it. Okay. So he asked around. He was like, all right, anyone else? And I'm like looking, like it's Jimmy Kimmel's stage that he stands at every night, and I'm just like, and my dad kept nudging him. I'm just like, why the fuck would I pass up on this? This is fun, right?
Good for you, yeah.
So
Love your dad for this.
I was like,
For real.
I was like, I raised my hand. He was like, hey, what do you got for me? I was like, I can sing Frank Sinatra. He's like, you can sing Frank Sinatra? I was like, yeah, I can. And he's like, come on down here. The whole audience went fucking crazy, and I went down there. My heart was like this.
I cannot imagine.
Like, wow. And
That's
like,
gotta be like the most intense
and
shit.
here was the
Yeah.
thing.
Like,
The
oh my
only
God.
upsetting thing about it was the fact that Jimmy Kimmel had his security guards around. These guys are like from Hawaii, like Samoan motherfuckers.
Shit.
And they look. You pull your phone. The rule was you can't pull your phone out. You pull your phone out, they're probably gonna tackle the fuck out of you.
You're probably gonna
So there was
die.
no. I couldn't have any proof of this moment. But my dad said he was like, it's just the fact that you did it and we were there for it. Perfect. We were
Yeah.
in the moment. You didn't have to record it.
Yeah.
So okay, I go down. I walk down the stage, and then He hands me. So he like interviews me real quick. He's like, hey, what's your name? Where are you from? I'm like, I'm Ethan. I'm from Newark, Delaware. Everyone's fucking watching me. And he saw. I think I was like in my head. I was trying to almost grab the mic from him. He's like, oh no, you don't. He's like, no, not yet. And then I was just so excited. I was trying to grab the mic from him. I was antsy. I was like, I was standing where Jimmy Kimmel stands every night for his show, and I was like, I almost wanted to like cry. I was like, what?
You were Pinoy Jimmy Kimmel.
I was like looking around. I was like, what the fuck is this, yo? Like, what the fuck is this? And then he was like, all right. He talked to the band, Jimmy Kimmel's band. He was like, and he asked me. He was like, what song do you want to do? And my go-to one is My Way for Frank Sinatra.
Oh, that's such a fucking classic.
My Way is I'm like, My Way. I can sing My Way. He's like, okay, great. And then he looked at the band. He's like, can you guys do that? And the band guy, Cleto, was talking to me. He was like, okay, cool. So we're just gonna start playing, and then you just kind of go for it, right? Just kind of go with what we're going with. I'm like, dude. I was like, okay. Okay. And then
don't mind the piss puddle on the floor.
You know, like, there's a lot of poop in my pants right now.
Facts.
My diaper is actually full.
My diaper's full.
And my heart is like, what is I thought it was literally a moment where I had to pinch myself. Mm-hmm. What is going on?
That's crazy.
He hands me the mic. He sits down. I have the floor to myself. And then the guy was like, all right, on the count of 3, we're going to go for it. The band guy. And then they went for it. I sang my fucking like straight up. I'm so like I was killing it. Like I was fucking killing this shit.
Can you give us like a preview really quick?
Oh no, there's like an environment I need to be in. We need to do karaoke one night. We do karaoke, okay. You'll see it. Yeah, okay. But
we will.
I went fucking ham.
I'll do it. You have to get me.
And you know what?
Get me fucked up and I'll do karaoke.
Right.
The moment the music started, I was like, this is it, man. Like, I'm not gonna choke. This is it.
Shine.
And I 100,000% confidently own that shit. I own that fucking crowd. And here's what blew my shit, right? As I'm singing, one of the official cameramen started spinning around me like he was recording me. And as I'm singing, I'm like, this is going on TV. I was like, and then it was like a shorter version of the song because once I heard them wrapping it up, I'm like, I like ended it there. Everyone went fucking crazy. He came up. He was like, "That was great, man." And then all he sees the girl that did the worm in the corner, like. And then,
she did the
worm. Salty, so salty.
And then yeah, I sat down, and then literally seconds later, they got the show started. And like that.
Do you think Jimmy Kimmel heard your
Jimmy
performance?
heard you?
He had
did you ever think of
Here's
that?
the thing. I don't
Jimmy
know.
Probably heard your shit.
There's an aftermath to this. I'll explain in a second. But there was no official proof. But here's the thing. In those back rooms, in the green rooms, they have monitors that are watching the audience.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, Jimmy Kimmel saw me sing.
Nah.
Sebastian Stan,
he was probably
the
getting
winner.
Dude, he was getting a Blumpkin while you're doing that.
The Winter Soldier.
It's like, oh man, bro, this poop crazy.
Oh, the guest that night. The guest that night was the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, who was from the MCU, the Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
He was the guest.
Yeah.
And part of me is like, Jimmy Kimmel and the Winter Soldier probably, if not saw me on TV, heard my voice through the walls singing. Yeah. And then, that's just like scraping the bottom of the barrel, though. But again, so once I sat down, everyone was hyping me up, like, yeah, you did a great job. Seconds later, the guy was like, all right, we're going to get the show started. That was great. Jimmy Kimmel comes out, and everything that was just...
You warmed that crowd up for Jimmy.
For sure.
Everything that was just happening. If anything, I can put that on my resume.
Warmed up Jimmy Kimmel's crowd.
You kind of can, though.
In a weird fucking way, right?
Depending on what you're applying for.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, the moment I sat down, it was seconds. Jimmy Kimmel came out and started the show.
You could easily put Jimmy Kimmel hype man.
As I was sitting in that chair, like, and when we stood up to like cheer him on, I'm just like, I literally told myself, this is the best day of my life. And so far, at least to this point, because we're still young, and shit like that. But that was hands down the best moment in life. And then afterwards,
I love that you had that moment.
When Jimmy Kimmel left and everything, the warm up guy had a few last words to say, and he was like, "Well, we have an award for best audience member." Nuh-uh. And he was building it up like, "Oh, I wonder who it could be." And in my head, I was just like, who else could it better not be the worm bitch. If it's the worm bitch.
If it was the worm
Maggie, worm on over here.
And he had like free Bose headphones and a Jimmy Kimmel t-shirt. Like Bose headphones. And I still have them. And there we go. I already did.
Baby.
And he was like, let's give it to Frank Sinatra. And he called me Frank Sinatra. And,
shit.
Okay. And then everyone cheered for me. I ran down there, grabbed the headphones, and on the way out, like the security guards, the giant Samoan dudes, they were like pounding me. They were like, good job. They were like,
Damn.
That's
and I was
so
like,
cool.
Oh shit! I didn't know about that.
and then I
That's so
stopped, and then I
fucking
stopped
cool.
at one of the. It was like a cute Jimmy Kimmel worker girl, and then she was like by the door, like saying goodbye to everybody. And I was just because. I remember, go back to it, the camera guy was spinning around me. I just walked up to her and was just like, hey. She was like, hey, you did a great job. I was like, thank you. Real quick question. That guy, he was spinning around me. Is that going to be on TV or if the internet? Because if so, I give you full permission to put that up there. I'll sign any consent for it. I was like, I had a rush. I was on a high.
Right.
I was
As
just like,
you should, though.
I
You
was just
deserve
like,
that.
Part of me was just like, listen, you can put that out there. I don't give a fuck. Like, do your thing and stuff like that. And she was just like, she started laughing. She was cracking up. She's like, oh, I don't know. We can look into it, or if you want to contact us later. But she's like, I really don't know. She generally just didn't know. I was like, okay. And then, I forgot to say this part too. If I told you the story. This was like a cherry on top of that best day Sunday. There was a musical performance.
Yeah.
Guess who the fuck it was? And I was like in the back because the crowd kind of got in front of us because I was talking to the girl, but it was fine. I still saw him. Jeff Goldblum was on piano that night.
Wow.
I saw Jeff. I wasn't close to him, but I saw Jeff Goldblum playing piano, bro.
That's so sick.
And I was in the same room as Jeff Goldblum, and I was like,
fucking cool.
I was just looking at this like, is this real? And they also gave me a Jimmy Kimmel crown. Too. I forgot about that too.
Dude, we're moving to LA, man.
Holy fuck!
I'll visit.
When
That's so
when
sick.
I was even just the vibe in LA, I felt like I belonged there. It was that
Yeah.
type of thing, dude. But that
LA's
hands
going
down,
to shit. I don't know if you want to go on.
right,
yeah.
right, yeah. But that is hands down the best moment of my life. It was like, and I remember I called like one of my friends, Amani. He's like one of my best friends. I was just like,
yeah.
Amani. I called him, and he was like, I had to vent to somebody because my parents were like hyped up. My uncle and aunt were hyped up, and I called Amani. I was just like, guess what? I'm like on Hollywood Boulevard, jumped up. Like, guess what? Guess what? And then he was like, dude, that's awesome. Like he just thought that he was so happy for me too.
Good.
But again, and I did send an email. I sent one more email to Imaging. I was like, I don't want to be that annoying person, but I just want to see you again. I sent one more email.
I don't
want to
be that annoying person perceived to be that annoying person.
I just
That's gotta be.
I just sent an email the next day because part of me is like,
Signed annoying person.
just like sincerely that annoying
that
guy.
annoying guy. I don't want to be that guy.
I feel like they would have thought that was funny, honestly.
I sent an email just asking one more time. I was like, hi. My name is Ethan Aguilar. I did a little warm up for the warm up guy. I sang My Way, Frank Sinatra. Just curious if there's, because we saw the show air that night. Nothing was shown, so I just asked them. I was kind of like, it's scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I was just wondering if there's any way. I saw the camera guy going around. If there's any way I could see that footage,
Yeah, it's going on Pornhub.
Throw me a bone.
on RedTube,
I was
bro.
like, throw me a bone or something, but the
Asian kid thinks he can sing.
I almost.
no.
It's just everyone starts making
All
fun
the
of me.
comments are like, yo.
But respect
Bring
to them.
Worm Girl.
Respect to them, they did email me back, and I was like, because for a second I was like, they're not gonna even humor this.
Yeah.
I got an
Yeah.
email back from Jimmy Kimmel, the people, they're being like, sorry, the camera wasn't rolling, blah 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 blah. Which I think was like, why was the guy? He was spinning around me like he was recording me, but I was like, whatever. Maybe he was just testing something out, but. Yeah, that's the conclusion.
Wait,
to...
Ethan, can I take an intermission? I need to pee.
Yo,
Yeah, you know what's-
true. Oh my god.
I need
oh my
to
god,
pee
oh my
too.
God. I have to
Can I
piss
go
so
first? Because I asked first.
So, all right, everybody, we had a little intermission there. We had to pee and poo.
Potty break.
Little potty break, but unfortunately, we all have our work jobs and work lives, and we're all adults. And Gabby here
Yes.
has a new job that requires her to work in the weekends.
24/7.
So she is going to be leaving us. Gabby, I
It
hope
was
you.
a pleasure for having
No,
me.
thanks for coming on again. Seriously, we're going to continue to talk for maybe about 30 more minutes with the boys here.
Yeah.
Ethan Hahn plus 3 minus 1 plus 2 now.
3.
a lot of
no,
math.
Ethan Hahn plus 2 minus 1.
Plus 2 minus 1. It's a lot to fit on
Your
the
brother
sign.
would be like,
now.
fuck this Asian kid and his math.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What a disgrace. But Gabby,
JK.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully you enjoy work tomorrow.
Aw, I kind of will.
Keep in touch.
We
Keep in
shall.
touch. We'll have to hang out karaoke one night with Gabby.
I'm down.
We'll go out to get some
I
din.
would love that.
This is a first too. We never had someone leave in the middle of the podcast before, but this is good. I think it mixes things
Yeah.
up a little bit.
You'll have a
For
bro
sure.
moment.
Mixes things up. Yeah. We'll have a bro
Little
moment.
bromance.
Fair, bro.
A little
Yeah.
bromance. Well, maybe we'll get naked, guys. Yeah,
Hey,
We'll have to do like
let's
a
spoon.
follow up
Cocks
too.
out.
I
A
want to do
follow-up?
a follow up with how Cisco's living.
Yes.
Like what time
Yeah.
do you wake
No.
up? Like,
That'd be
what's
great,
your
bro.
routine?
Cisco's
I'm
been on this
curious.
podcast a lot, so maybe next time we'll let's leave a big gap and next time you come on, you're gonna
You're gonna be
explain.
like
I'll have
$1
a
million
beer.
richer.
You'll have
A
a
beer.
beer.
You'll have
like
like
a-
salt and pepper going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You'll be an
yeah.
experienced
An
man.
experienced man, yeah.
Maybe I'll get laid.
Don't say it like that, and maybe you will.
You gotta talk to Alexa that way. That's how it happened. Yeah.
Alexa,
I want to get laid.
Alexa, kiss me in my neck.
Kiss me on my neck.
But yeah, all right. Gabby's gonna leave everybody, and we're gonna continue the topic.
All
All right,
right.
see you
A few more
guys.
topics. Gabby's gonna get
pleasure.
out of here.
Gabby.
All right, so
Or get the fuck out.
do your thing. Yeah.
See you guys.
Gabby's gonna get out of here, gang.
I have to shower.
All right, so now Gabby has left. Now it's a man podcast.
Man cast, dude.
Testosterone. Yeah, a couple of bachelors just chilling in a
In a pad.
pad, bro. Let's talk about guy things, bro. Boobies,
Boobies and beer, bro.
boobies and beer, dude. Did you guys see Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman? So hot, bro. Yeah, rate her.
I don't think there's anything more manly than gargling beer.
Would you guys ever want to run for any type of government? I don't know, government position or anything like that.
I think it would be
What
funny.
would you be interested in?
I think it would be funny to be a mayor of a small town.
Mayor was.
I think that
George
would be
is a mayor.
So fucking
Mayor Wooden
funny.
today.
Can you imagine that? Just like a little town.
George, can I be your sheriff?
Sure, bro. You're in. Done.
A
Settled.
sheriff.
Settled on Ethan Hahn plus one.
You need to have. Yeah, there you go. You need to have like the boots that like have the belt buckle.
The Spurs.
The Spurs.
For real.
Walking around, hold your belt up, like, what are you doing?
Dual wield revolvers.
What are you doing this part? Dual.
And I got a random flamethrower.
a Rick Grimes
In the back,
hat.
like,
A Rick Grimes hat, like coral. Coral. Fucking Dad. Dad.
Dad, I can't see.
If whoever doesn't know, we were cracking up. We were cracking up at lunch one day because we were making fun of Walking Dead, which we were all fans of, but you know I think we've all died down from it because of the fucking seasons. But it's that scene of Carl when he gets shot in the fucking eye is hysterical. Dad. Dad.
Coral, where are you? Coral.
I feel a draft.
Corals.
And then Carl's holding the baby. No.
No.
No. Whoever doesn't know Walking Dead is so confused.
Oh my god.
But
dude.
those are some funny ass Rick Grimes scenes.
Iconic.
Morning, ladies.
Yo,
By the
what's
way,
that from?
hey.
What's that from?
Colt 45, the
Oh,
two
yeah.
zigzags.
Yeah, baby, that's all we need.
We
can
could go
take
to
a
the bar
bargain
after
to the dark.
dark, smoke
The
that tumble of weed.
Roll.
As the marijuana burn, we
joint.
could take our time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fuck you guys.
You don't know about Afro Man?
This is the
Fuck you
George
guys.
and Cisco show now.
Yo,
Fuckers.
George and Cisco plus Ethan Hahn won. You know what I'm saying?
Ethan's like, oh.
You know what I thought would be fun? I don't even know like who would do it. Like just have someone else host the show for like a day and just have a guest on,
No,
dude.
that would
And
be
I'll just be in the
this kid.
background. I think it'd
That'd
be
be
funny.
this kid, dude.
I think it'd be hysterical to have someone else host.
Yo,
it.
I would love to body
Yeah?
it with Cisco. Over.
Take control
we-
of it, man.
yeah,
Yeah, you guys
let's-
should have an episode together. I'll be on the sidelines
Just
or
hop
something.
in.
Or no, I'll be
be
here.
the guest.
I'll
Be
be
part
here.
of the panel.
You just control you control where it goes.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
It's fun.
It'd be, dude.
It's
That would
fun.
be so fucking funny.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
We should switch it up. Okay, one day. Okay, we'll mark it down now. This will be in recording. George will host a show.
Me? Oh, all right, fuck.
George will host a show. Yeah,
All right, dude.
It's gonna be a banger.
it'll be a banger.
I'll be out here.
We'll have it be a special, like 30 episode special or something like that.
30
How many
episode
How many
special.
fucking episodes have you done?
13. This is the 13th one.
This is 13. This is lucky,
Lucky
number
number
13.
13.
Lucky number 13.
Fucking A.
What's the date today? March 12th. Oh, I thought.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, if
that
it-
would have been fucking crazy.
I knew. Fart. You can ask Alexa to fart as loud as you want.
Alexa, give me a true fart. Alexa,
Did you want it?
give me a huge fart.
I'm scared.
Alexa, give me a huge fart.
Here is huge fart.
You want huge fart.
Alexa. Francisco. George.
Yo, microphones are weird. Why do these work? That's so fucking
Right.
crazy.
Yo, what is this? What are we doing right now?
I know.
We're like speaking words, but like our
You
brain-
understand what you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Alexa. Give me big fart.
Yo, we're like asking computers to fart for us. Like what? What have we gotten to?
This is
Yo, what? Yo, right?
We're asking a computer to fart.
And we learned that through a thing called TikTok.
Through TikTok.
Dude, and the computer is progressively learning how to fart for you better. It knows your fart like tendencies, bro. What if you want to whisper dirty farts to you, bro? It'll fucking do it for you.
Oh, that's so weird.
What a weird progression of technology.
I think we're gonna wrap things up here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So yeah, again, we're gonna do the Ethan Hahn plus 3 and 2.
3 minus 1.
3 minus 1 plus 2. So we're gonna do it that way. Everyone, thanks for tuning in to this episode. We had George Wooden on today. We had Francisco Polanco on today.
Alexa fart.
And we had the gorgeous Gabby Jack on, and she's not there because she had to leave early for work. Gabby, thank you for coming in. Sorry you had to leave early. We're gonna have to do another podcast with you where we follow up on some things. Why the fuck are you guys giggling? I'm trying to do work here. What the fuck's so funny? The fuck is this? This is a professional. This is a professional show.
He's trying to geek.
You're gonna
secretly.
laugh when the host.
He said,
Alexa fart.
I don't think he heard it, did he?
I heard it.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been the episode. Goodbye until next time.